Hello guys, this is Grey Worm, and today I am here to tell you why Attila the Hun is still usable on the open field and in Rise of Kingdoms 3 years after being released. I will give you a full breakdown of Attila the Hun and the 3 best pairings for Attila on the field. Attila was released in 2020 and this is 2023. Usually these old commanders barely fade out very fast, and this has been extremely true for Attila the Hun. For a lot of 7 March setups, you will not see Attila at all unless you have a very focused cavalry player. So this video is for those cavalry specialists, but there is a lot of information about his rallies that are usable. Attila the Hun was a menace when he was released by Lilith in 2020. The reason behind that was he was broken. You swarm him with Takeda as a secondary for a rally and it will hurt. It filled up hospitals in under 5 seconds, and it would give you deads in that same amount of time. Attila Takeda was the ultimate duo in 2020. There is nothing that could stop it. But today, there's a lot. Now, I will not go into year by year analysis of what happened to Attila. That will be in another video if you guys want that. Let me know in the comments if you do. But I will go into why he's usable now. The thing is Attila is not recommended if you have better commanders. Now, what are those better commanders? They are more newer commanders. Now, with that being said, I have 3 pairings that you might want to try and or use if you want to use Attila in the open field for the future. Now, the number 3rd and the worst pairing, in my opinion, would be Attila Takeda. Now, these pairings will go both open field and rallying, and Attila Takeda is amazing, but they fell off quite fast. The reason behind that is because Attila Takeda gives a lot of counterattack, but with these new commanders out now, Attila Takeda does not give out enough counterattack to make a difference in the open field. One thing is that people don't really focus on Attila Takeda anymore, and when they do, you really don't get great reports with Attila Takeda. The huge thing for open field with Attila Takeda is city hopping, or otherwise known as cheeseburgering. Attila Takeda does give amazing reports, but there is a lot better out there. For Attila Takeda, there is nothing better for city rallies. City rallies under 100 million, Attila Takeda will demolish. The reason behind that is it gives a huge amount of Sev wounded and will fill up people's hospital or just give a crazy amount of deads. I believe that Attila Takeda is still the best city rallying pair in the game right now for those under 100 million power. But with that being said, on the open field, I see these two or this pairing as really just not good enough. It's very outdated and I feel like you can improve. That brings me to the second best pairing with Attila, and this is otherwise known as Bertilla. Attila and Bertrand. The reason behind this is because Bert is actually an upgraded version of Takeda. You look at their skills and you see a lot of similarities. His first skill, you see a probability damage factor skill, which is 700 damage factor, and it reduces rage by 20 to the enemy. Now, this is very good, but the damage factor is actually quite low. But the main thing is that he is sustainable on the field. Reason behind that is because he has health bonuses, damage taken reduced by 5%. You see this in Takeda also. He is tanky. Bertrand is tanky. You also see damage bonuses for cities and strongholds. You won't really necessarily have that on the field, but Attila and Bert city rallies can and will work. As you can see, thank you to Alharzo for using this in his past KVK. Make sure to subscribe and check out his videos. He's kind enough to let me use his footage, but please go ahead and check that out. It is in the description right now. But finally, you have his fourth skill, which is a defense bonus by 20%. That is amazing. This is why he is still tanky, and he has that healing factor that Takeda actually has also. His expertise, not really amazing because of the skill damage, but he also reduces skill damage, which is amazing for Attila Bert. This pair is very good, but in my opinion, I would stick this pair on the field, and if you're rallying, you go with this next pair. The best pairing for Attila the Hun is Alexander Nevsky. Of course, Alexander is amazing on the field and in rallies, and even in garrison. This guy is literally the most OP commander in the game. I made a video of Nevsky and Joan, but Nevsky can be used with a lot of cavalry commanders, almost every single one of them, and I honestly believe that he is the best and must need commander in the game. Now, Attila Nevsky actually doesn't really shine as bright in the field as they do and as a rally. Their rally is amazing because Attila gives you that anti-swarm that really Nevsky needs. Nevsky gives a lot of damage, but is very swarmable. Attila, on the other hand, you cannot really swarm. You can swarm, but it will do a lot of damage in your hospital for those swarmers. Attila Nevsky is amazing, and it still is one of the best rallies in Rise of Kingdoms for cavalry commanders. Of course, I would recommend others, and I will have a video on that soon, but Attila Nevsky is amazing. If I were to pair this on the field, I actually would have a heart attack because Nevsky is wasted with Attila on the field. There's so many better pairings for Nevsky, like XY, Joan, or William, and I truly believe that Nevsky should not be paired with Attila on the field unless they are a rally. But their rally is just so good and has been good for quite a while that I think they are the number one pairing. They are good on the field together, but as I said before, I would not recommend this as Nevsky has better pairings. If you are looking for the best open field Attila pairing, I would recommend Attila with Bertrand. And I really do recommend this. This is not a joke. I believe that Bert is actually just an upgraded Attila, and he is amazing and just overall underrated. He is one of the better cavalry commanders in the game because of his sustainability. He is in the shadow of a lot of commanders like Joan, Nevsky, XY. For structures, I would recommend Attila Nevsky, as this just gives a lot of anti-swarm tankiness and a lot of damage. This is not the best cavalry rally, but this is one of the best in the game, and they will surely do a ton of work for you. And then for those city ralliers, I would give you Attila Takeda. And if you still want a cheeseburger, you can either use Attila Takeda or Attila Burt. I haven't tested that yet fully, but hopefully I won't. But if I do in the future, I will surely let you guys know. But thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I will be back with more videos here soon. Peace. Thank you guys.